Hello beautiful people, welcome back. We're live on the farm. We're looking to do some dehydration of some mushrooms today for retail sale. We got blue oyster mushrooms, we got some shiitakes in the tent, and lion's mane mushrooms. Blue oysters and shiitakes we're going to pull apart and cut apart to sell as little cubes or quarters or however you want to say them, call them. And lion's mane we're going to kind of pull apart and then dehydrate it, and it's either going to be used for our lion's mane jerky or powder that people will be buying. So let's get into it. But yeah, blue oysters, and we're going to just dehydrate them all at the same time, just because I don't have enough to do of one, so they will come off at different times. I'll speak kind of to that as we get to that stage. But I did leave these out a little bit of the tent, so some of the tops are kind of looking a little dehydrated, dried, so we're just not going to use those ones. I'd like to go all at the same stage and because if I dehydrate those ones, they're going to get extra crunchy, and I don't even have to pay attention to those ones. So we're just going to get them all going at the same rate, kind of. So we'll just chop off the substrate like this. And the main thing we're going to make sure is we get this stem pulled apart. So we don't want to be leaving this stem as a full piece. Like that. And then as a stem, we're just going to cut that stem. I probably could sell that, but I don't know. I never really have, so I'm not going to continue the trend now. Just a little small guy. Probably just cut that stem off a little bit right there. Boom. Like that. Boom. I'm probably just going to start with doing that. Just do it a couple times. Boom. And then these will shrink up when they dehydrate quite a bit, so I'm not really scared about doing them that big, to be completely honest. I don't really try to angle them to be just teeny little mushrooms. Anyways, it's a gourmet mushroom, so I feel like it kind of should be a center of a plate more than, or at least not just this little thing that's hidden in the meal, as some other mushrooms might be. They just cube them up real finely, and they get lost in the shuffle. But just like that. Try to stack we get a lot of these on here, so I'll just stack it. Boom, boom, boom. We got a little space right here. We're gonna get one more little piece in there. Boom. Alright, let's see if we could do this. So we got a little Kasori dehydrator. I don't know if you can see it. There she is. Boom. Keep rocking. Try to go as quick as I can, so it's not so monotonous of a video. But man, if you're here watching this stuff, it means you like this kind of stuff. So blessings to have you here, like-minded individual. And this is how I get down. Selling some grocery stores. So once they get super big like that, I do actually cut them. But even go like that probably, and cut that in half. So they're not just massive. Like that. And the key again was just to pretty much break up that stem I found, because that stem can get hard. Or at least maybe it's like breaking the cell walls of the stem, kind of. I don't know. But this stem, just like the shiitake one for sure. And I don't know why it cut out there, but maybe they're gonna have to do this in 2 parts, or figure out how to get that video back together. I apologize, but yeah, it did cut out on me. Dang it. That's how you learn and get better at everything. Hopefully I can figure out how to cut that, or join those 2 videos. If not, this might be a part 1, part 2 thing. I don't know. Short 10-15 minute video. Boom, straight away. Nice like that. Boom. And those are the ones we're chucking. That didn't all look too healthy, so we're just not going to use it. Not being picky. I got a ton of all these kinds of mushrooms right now, so normally you don't have a better rotation for them, but I'm kind of full right now, stock-wise, so I could put these in rotation and actually use some, because I do have some bags. So here's the lion's mane. We're just going to break it apart in little chunks like this. Just kind of rips apart nicely, little segments like this. Beautiful mushroom. It's my favorite mushroom on the farm. I think this is the food of the future. This mushroom is just money. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying before, but they got lion's mane, which I should remember. Lion's mane creates neuroplasticity in your brain, or it's said to. Not health expert, health professional on that one. Maybe I should say that. Little thing that I should always be saying, probably. So a little disclaimer. But such a beautiful mushroom, and I said to give you a bunch of neurological benefits, create neuroplasticity, stuff like that. So, man, they say anti-dementia, anti-Alzheimer's. Again, don't quote me on that kind of stuff, but say you are what you eat. It looks just like a brain. That beautiful mushroom. You do like pulled pork with it. Little lobster bites, little crab bites. Smash it and get the water out. Makes a little fish fillet. And then I do a lion's mane jerky with it. Which I think is the best product I produce. And as soon as I can get this thing, gotta get my license for it. Get a shared kitchen. I could do it here, but a shared kitchen is just gonna be easier. Get that approval process, go through all that. Next year, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, somewhere in there. It's around tax season. It's the goal to get that licensing and try to nab up some of those shared kitchens. Yeah, so we're gonna have little different timings on these. Lion's mane one's actually gonna be, I do 95 degrees. Sorry, I'm just going a little crazy on that. 95 degrees, about 16 hours for lion's mane. I leave it like a little dense. It's kind of dense, it's full of water, tons of water. And only about 6 to 8 hours for the blue oysters. They'll dry up a lot quicker, dehydrate a lot quicker, whatever. And similar to the shiitakes, are probably gonna be right in the middle actually. So I got work tomorrow, but might have to call the wifey and have her come out at the right times. I might get the blue before I go to work tomorrow out of here. Just put them in a jar, put them in the fridge, or in the cooler. Got lion's mane's my baby. Beautiful mushroom. Base my farmer on this guy. I really do think it's food of the future. Do so much with it, man. People are all goo-goo of morels. I'm goo-goo of lion's mane. There she is. Alright, now you gotta go with me. Get some of the shiitakes out. Got a couple trays of shiitakes. It's gonna be dark in here. Alright, get that guy out of here. This guy. And I have to come back over there. Try to do as quick as I can, guys. Not trip. There she is. Nice large stockies. They're kind of a little over where they should be. Just like this. Boom, 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 boom. I just cleaned these surfaces too right before I did this. So I'm just gonna put them right onto it. And we'll work from there. Key thing is we're gonna pull the stems off. We're not dehydrating the stems. One extra step with these, and do lose some weight, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We can get that one because nobody wants to rehydrate their shiitake mushroom and have a big stem in there. A lot of people will throw these in their soups and just rehydrate them kind of naturally as they're cooking, so having to worry about taking the stem out, I feel, is, I don't know, just for me, using them myself in a culinary setting, I think they should have the stems off. So that's what I do. So just cut this like that, kind of boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. Just make one. Just got like once on the smaller ones. And razor blades are cheap. I don't really worry about damaging the blade. I'd rather just kind of keep it on this cleaner tray. I know I clean this surface too, but yeah, try to stay nice and clean. Wash them almost every use. Every use. Definitely every use if I get the jerky in them. Let's see, throw this dehydrator in. But yeah, so I'll do a dehydrator at 95 degrees. That's kind of a key. So the lower the temperature, the more of the quality or like the nutrition stays in there. So try to go as low as we can, and that's the lowest setting that this Kasori dehydrator comes with is 95. So we go with that. Give them its time. And again, so we'll cube these ones. These ones end up getting, it's kind of big. Those ones are kind of big. Let's go in half. Actually, those. We're kind of big on some of these. I think. Go in half on some of them. I don't like picking things up twice. That's one of my pet peeves. And I try to be doing things fast. It's like 9 o'clock on a Sunday night. I'm doing this. Everyone else is probably watching the football game. Sunday Night Football or something. Or a nice family movie. And Dad's out here dehydrating mushrooms. People for the future. The beautiful shiitakes. I might be needing to go smaller with these, but I've never had anyone say go smaller. I've never actually asked for feedback on this, so maybe you guys should holler at me. What do you guys think? Should I go smaller pieces than these? Bigger mushroom pieces or smaller mushroom pieces? Throw that in the comments if you're watching this. I dig bigger mushroom pieces, but I feel like that might not be what most people get down with. And you could be using a cutting glove, probably should be. But really don't get me down that way. Someday maybe. Probably not. Accidents happen. I don't see it being too serious. Throwing these little blades. almost there, guys. I think these ones rehydrate. Shiitakes rehydrate the best of all of them. Well, I guess it would just be the two, because I don't really try to rehydrate lion's mane. I just powder that, or go straight to making the jerky with it. Which I'll do a video of that someday. It's kind of a process, but it's beautiful. Double dehydration process to get to the lion's mane mushroom jerky. So yeah, bigger or smaller cubes? Holler at me. Never asked anyone for feedback on that. Just kind of always done a decent size. And I apologize for that cutout too. We're gonna figure out how to get these things joined. We're almost there. I'm just gonna give it a nice little natural rip. We're in it. I'm actually gonna take this one down. Where was it? I knew I had a little bit of room left for this guy. Make use of that room. Well, thanks for being here. If you are, you're awesome. You get down on mushrooms. You're awesome. You're my mushroom buddy. You could use a mushroom buddy. Not many people get down on in the mushroom world, in the real world, on mushrooms in the real world. This is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm gonna make this fit on here. We're doing it. There's a couple more in there in those other blocks, but we're going to get these guys on there. I guess I'll just use my southern accent on you for the first time. Boom. Utilize that tray. Those are up. Sorry, showing you nothing. And we're going 95 up to 16 hours. Start that up. Boom. There she is. Blessings, guys. Have a great night. Dehydrated mushrooms. Peace. Thank you. Blessings.